we're seeing it, but it's on TV.
Yeah, it's on TV.
You know, but Josh's situation. Remember, he was like, it's crazy that I'm looking at the news and it's about me now. Like,
well, it's really just an Oakland thing.
What
really,
is?
I don't think it's an Oakland thing.
Everything is closing.
Nah,
I mean, it's the same in the city.
I think it's
In
big.
and out,
It ain't
first
really
in and
no-
out that closed.
It ain't really no
I think
restaurants and stuff.
I'm not
closing
gonna
in
say
San
it's an
Francisco.
Oakland thing. I just
But
think
they
it's a
did-
California thing. But then we gonna narrow it down.
What's the
It's a
worst
Bay-
city in California?
It's a Bay Area thing.
What's the worst city in California
I
though?
don't know. There's a lot of cities that's bad.
Oakland is definitely the worst. Trump said something about Oakland.
Oakland is the worst in the Bay
Is
Area.
it worse? California.
Probably LA.
California.
Right, L.A.
LA ain't as worse as Oakland.
Stockton.
I bet you. Look, if you look at the top 3 worst cities in California, I bet you L.A. gonna be top 3.
I don't think so.
Let's see.
Top 5.
Cause everybody talk about Oakland, but like,
It's definitely the worst city.
But
in
this is
California.
my thing. Oakland always been like that.
yeah.
Oakland always been like that.
It's
So,
always been depleting.
yeah, like it's always been base. Like who wanted to go there even when we were younger? Like it's been like that.
Yeah. So
You got-
Stockton, San
Speaking of
Bernardino-
Mike.
Told you Stockton.
You did say
I
Stockton.
said
Oakland.
Stockton.
Doing the mic.
Oakland, Compton,
No, start from the beginning.
Stockton, San Bernardino,
Mhm.
Oakland, Compton, Richmond, Lancaster, Vallejo.
Where's San Bernardino? at? That's L.A.
That's
huh?
LA.
Yeah,
Yeah,
LA.
Yeah,
Towards
nigga, come
LA.
on,
Come
man.
on.
What
I
you
said
No,
mean?
but it's
Stockton.
more Northern California than Oakland. I mean, than Northern.
It's more southern than northern.
It's more northern than southern. I mean, Stockton, San Bernardino, Oakland,
No, San
Compton.
Bernardino is southern.
Southern.
Southern Cal.
So that's
So
one
you got
southern.
Richmond, Vallejo.
Richmond, Vallejo, Lancaster is LA area.
Yeah,
Modesto is our area. Victorville,
our area.
No, Victorville, LA.
Uh,
That's LA
Yeah.
because and then Huntington Park, that's LA. So 1, 2,
that's why I said the whole California. is bad.
five LA areas, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. It's the same 5 and 5.
Oh,
so it's
shit.
half,
So,
half,
so
yeah.
it's,
It's
yeah,
not
California.
Los Angeles not in here though.
But
But
that's
Compton,
part of it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's the
Compton.
LA County. Yeah.
But
Jeez.
the whole California is bad.
The whole damn.
That's just that's
Damn.
That's what it is now.
Is California the worst state in the country?
Damn.
Nah.
The
now I'm gonna
devil
say
ain't,
worst
but
state. 'Cause I can name
Maybe
it.
Florida.
It ain't what it used to be.
Maybe Florida
It
too
ain't-
up there
it ain't,
too.
flowers and sunshine like that. Everybody wanted to come to California.
No,
Yeah,
definitely
that's what it
not.
used to be.
You know where to go in California. You know where not to go.
I don't know.
The rates is still
We
up
do.
though.
We do,
They
but
need to
not,
drop
not
these
these
rates.
tourists.
Where are you supposed to go in California? That's nice.
I'm saying not these tourists.
You can't even
Go to San
Disneyland.
Diego. What
Yeah,
you
San
mean?
Okay,
Diego.
San Diego, cool.
Yeah.
San Diego.
San Diego, where else? Where else in Cali?
Any-
San Diego.
If you go all the way up north, yeah,
Nah,
all
what
the way
the
down.
hell's all
You
the
can
way
go
up
to
north?
you can go to South Lake Tahoe. Ooh.
That's part of
Good.
California.
No, I'm just
Good.
saying, like, okay, we got
It's nice.
San Diego, that's nice, okay.
And then you go up. Then you go up north. What's that?
And that's only what we know, because
Humboldt
San
County.
Diego, San
Humboldt
Diego
County.
got hoods. Like, it's
Ain't
bad.
nothing in Humble.
No, to be a nice area. Like you
Ain't no
ain't
damn
got worried
nice.
about no crime.
You talking
It's
about
just,
crackheads
it's
and
just quiet
fentanyl.
out there.
You said
You talking about crackheads
That's the
and
weed
fentanyl.
capital, though. That's the weed
Go up
capital.
there. Go up there.
That's the weed
Ain't
capital.
nothing in Humble.
Chico. Go up there.
That's a party city.
Chico.
That's
I
the
went
college
to Chico, yeah, back in the
party
day.
city.
Yeah. I just think, I don't know, California is going downhill.
Did I go to Chico with any one of y'all?
Nah, not me.
No. Who was I with? I wonder if it was CJ or not.
Probably was. CJ seemed like the type to go to Chico.
Yeah,
You ready to go right now?
No, he ain't.
He said, no, he
You put them
Chico.
fires out.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like at the end of the day, like it's going to get worse. It's going to get so
California.
bad all over.
All over.
Like
Yeah.
it's going to get on the level of third world country. Cause we don't know. Like people already today in third world countries, they have to hide to go worship. Like
That's true.
they're Christian and you got Muslim, they have to literally hide and they got worships underground places, And I feel like us, like, man, we're so spoiled. Like we can do whatever we want. Like we willfully or willingly choose not to worship.
Yeah, facts.
But they say, look, it's possible that we can lose our life just going to worship and I'm still gonna go.
I know y'all don't come to the city very often. Maybe you don't, but on the weekends,
That's
it's
crazy.
I don't know where somewhere in Afghanistan or something.
Yeah.
It's these people protesting for this dude. They be deep too. They deep as hell. They got yellow flags. It look like warrior flags,
Yeah.
but they got yellow flags on their car every weekend, and they just protested for this one dude. I don't know if he captured or what, but
The
that
dude
shit,
out in little
in
Israel.
another
and stuff.
country. Yeah. Have you saw him?
Nah, I saw the protests and
Yeah,
stuff.
that
Yeah.
shit-
I
They
didn't
the
know
one
it
that
was
shut
just
the
for
bridge
one
down.
dude.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
every it's
I didn't
every
know it was
weekend in
just
San
one
Francisco.
dude. That's crazy.
It's one dude. Yeah.
Yeah, they had a meeting. The president, everybody came out here from China. Everybody, all the leaders came out, and they shut the bridge down.
Yeah. Yep.
And they was like,
I don't
yeah,
know what's going on with their
capture
country or
them and
something.
do this and do that.
It's just this one dude. They be deep. They all
Yeah,
got
they
nice ass
show out.
cars too. Nice
They
ass
show
cars. Like
out.
they.
We got it made, man.
Yeah, we do though. We are spoiled.
I think the Bay Area is one of the best places to stay at.
What?
Not financially.
Oh no, not financial, but
What?
weather
You said the Bay Area the best place to stay at.
wise,
Sound crazy. Sound crazy.
man, we got the best weather.
SoCal got the
Weather-wise.
best weather. SoCal got the best weather.
I mean Bay Area too.
Well, I mean, but what are we talking about? Because you got to understand this. Bay Area, Frisco weather is different from Oakland weather. On a
True.
regular. That's
Yeah,
just
that's
regular.
true.
It's different. So Bay Area in general is not a good place to live. It's just not no more.
Financially,
No, nothing. Financially safe, your safety. And you
I
wanna
think
keep
the
going,
right parts,
the school product, what the schools is now about nowadays, not good. Our education
depending on what
dropped.
school you go to in the
Listen,
parts of the Bay Area.
Listen, our education dropped in the Bay Area. We can talk
Oh,
about.
definitely.
We can talk about Oakland, Richmond, Frisco. We can talk about
Oakland
that.
schools is
Education dropped.
dropping
Yeah.
every other. Every other
I'm not
month.
just speaking on. I'm speaking on everything. Even Frisco, we used to be up there.
We still
it
are
dropped.
though.
It
San
ain't the-
Francisco
it ain't-
school is still up there, Josh.
It is, but I'm saying it ain't the same
Compared
way it
to
used
other.
to be. Boom.
No, it's still up there.
It's not, boom.
It is, Josh. It's still up there.
Boom. Just in general, the graduation rate for kids is not even up there no more. Because a
Depending
lot
on-
of kids don't even go to school now.
Depending on what school you go to.
And it's not about boom. They have to go to school. Some kids not even going to school
We
nowadays.
know what schools is good. We know what schools is not.
That used to be good.
No,
Like
they
you
still
remember,
are good.
you remember Lowell used to be good.
They still are.
Okay, but how many kids nowadays like they had to condense a lot of this, and they're
But-
closing a lot of schools down because number one, they don't have enough teachers.
Not in San
Number-
Francisco though.
Number two,
It's
there's not a
Oakland.
lot of students going to school nowadays.
Josh, it still is a lot of students going to school.
I'm comparing it to when we went to school, bro. I'm talking about when we went. I'm talking about how many high schools we had in the city?
I mean, we didn't have no
19?
internet back then either.
No, I'm just saying we had 19 when we was all going to school, 19 high school. We can name them all.
Yeah.
But now, in this time right now, boom, there's probably still 19 high schools, but it's not that many kids in all these high schools. no more.
Internet, social media.
Okay, so you're making my point. You're making my point.
That doesn't mean
How do we determine that though? How do we know a lot of kids are not going?
Because they have
Especially in San
statistics come out.
Francisco.
Because our graduate,
San Francisco is a number.
No,
Probably,
it is if you're comparing it to
yeah,
what.
that's why I'm comparing it to other schools in the
I
Bay
get
Area.
it. So we're still higher. But what I'm
Yeah.
saying is when we were in school compared to what they are in school now, graduation rates have dropped. There's more dropout. There's more kids dropping out of high school now than there was when we were growing up. That's just stats. That's just what it is. Like you said, the social media platforms where they feel working from home with the internet now, a lot of kids like, well, I don't need to go to school. I can just work from
Well, who started
go
that?
school.
Who
The
started that?
COVID didn't help it.
Facebook dude
Started what?
that, you know how he made it without graduating high school and stuff.
No, boo. I don't
Yes.
think that. There's people, you know how many
I
people.
thought it was. Oh, he didn't go to high school. He didn't graduate.
No, he didn't graduate. Nah.
But there's a lot of people that were successful that did graduate high school.
Who?
I don't think they started that. What I'm saying is, when like, all right,
I'm just saying he was the platform for, like he
but
talks
we-
about it.
When we were in high school, we didn't know about Facebook, right?
We didn't have no internet.
Okay, so we can't say that
Yeah.
was used for us. So that's
Yeah,
what
that's what I'm saying.
But there was people when we were in high school that was successful that dropped out of high school.
I don't.
But it's just this is
I can't recall.
No, I'm saying there's famous people. There's famous people that dropped out of high school and became famous. Even while we were in high school,
Yeah.
they became famous dropping out. Probably didn't read up on it, but there were, right? I just think this is what it is. It comes down to this. It's hard to grow up in the Bay Area. The money, you got
Money one,
single
yeah.
parent households.
Exactly.
And then your parent, your mom or your dad is working 2 or 3 jobs. These kids is fooling the internet. Now it's like I'm not saying the mom's not pushing school, but a lot of kids is doing what they want to. When we were growing up, we had to go to school. The principal was calling home when you didn't go to class.
Mm-hmm.
Your parents knew when you skipped, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nowadays, they don't even have enough teachers to staff the school, so
Say it
they're not
started right now.
calling
Let's
on.
go.
So these kids is taking advantage of not going to school. Oh, the teacher ain't. We got a substitute. They got substitutes every day. So what I'm saying is
Well,
it's a different
We
dynamic.
used to treat it the same way. We had a
We took advantage of the substitute.
How many? How
We
often?
definitely took
say we
advantage
had
of
a
the
substitute. We
substitutes.
had it for 2 or 3 days.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe
Okay,
at the
they
most.
have substitutes every
At
day.
the most.
I'm telling you, they're having substitutes every day as the actual teacher
Well,
is a substitute.
That's a financial thing too, Josh.
I
'Cause
said
the teacher's
that.
not getting paid enough.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
I just said that.
Yeah, the teacher's not.
That-
Yeah.
So it's a different dynamic than when we were growing up. So, and then there's a lot of different outlets for these kids to choose outside of school.
I feel like
Exactly.
it's the same problems, but it's just worse. I feel like
Why
'Cause, I mean,
worse
the
though? I
kids-
think that's what we're
the
driving
teachers
at.
were still underpaid when we was growing up.
But why
They care
worse?
more too.
They care. Yeah,
They
they,
did
definitely
Our
care
care
teachers
more.
care
Yeah.
more.
And
Why
I don't know
worse?
why that is. though,
It's
'cause
worse
the
because
the teachers ain't calling like you said. They're not doing the things they did.
I haven't been to a parent teacher conference since man.
They still have.
But it was always hit or miss with
Yeah.
teachers though. Like I can recall
Yeah, we had
middle
some bad
school,
ones, for sure.
Mr. Payne, but there was also Miss Pollock who I didn't like. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean anything. I didn't like anything. I mean, but it might have been my fault because I was bad. Like we used to literally, me and Marcus, we used to walk out of class, say we used to go into the bathroom, and this was not even a substitute. And then we'll go to the yard because her class was like her windows was to the schoolyard, and so we used to walk out and get shakes or like piss in a cup, or all kind of stuff. We'll just fill it up, and then we'll toss it into the window because our top windows were always slanted,
Yeah.
and so we throw them into the window.
Some bad kids. Yeah, I was someone pissing into the cup.
And we used to watch, and we used to never like see what happened. So one day we just waited, boom, and then we looked in, hit her projector, all kind of stuff. We was
Come
like, damn.
on, bro.
And so we ran back to our other class because we used to switch classes, and they called us because she was like, "Did anybody come out of your class around this time?" Oh yeah, Cedric did. Why? What about yesterday? Did anybody come to your class around this time? Cedric did. And they ended up catching me with that. My point was, like, I hated her, though.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, she was just this mean to me old lady. Probably wasn't even old, right? Because we were just younger. She rode her bike to school all the time. And I just didn't like her. But I had Mr. Payne. Mr. Payne was like the homie. He was cool. He was looking out for you. We did popcorn reading, and we always picked on a guy who couldn't read. Popcorn him, like popcorn Ricardo, every time. Popcorn Ricardo, he'd be like,
Hey, we did that in school
bite
too.
me.
We did this to the stuttering
Teacher like,
dude
y'all
in school.
can't keep picking him, man. Like,
But
you
like-
said anybody.
But like you said, we had teachers we liked and disliked.
Yeah.
But guess what? We went to school.
We still
And
went to
guess
school,
What?
yeah.
We was in class. Guess what? If we didn't go
Yeah.
to class, they was making a phone
I
call.
don't think these
Not
kids
all
like
of us went to
I
school,
don't
though.
think
No. What I'm saying is, we cut. You skip. You
Yeah.
cut. Right. But it's not like you did it. You did it. Yes. But I'm saying your parents was gonna know about it. Right.
Yeah.
They would go get a phone call or voicemail left.
Yeah.
Right. So the teachers were taking that extra step. Nowadays, your kid might not go to school for a month. You'd be like,
Josh.
wait, he didn't go to school for a month? You have to physically talk to her now for her to bring it up. You're like, wait, why you don't tell me? They just don't take the time. I know. They don't get
I
paid
don't-
enough, right?
Yeah.
And then we can come back to this, but I just think, again, it starts in the household. These teachers are not daycare. They're not daycare providers.
Yeah.
exactly.
They're there to
Ain't no more
teach.
after school
So
programs
a lot
and
of these
stuff too.
teachers is like, this is not a damn daycare. Like, y'all don't
Yeah.
got no home training.
I don't.
You come here, my job ain't to discipline you. Your job is to come here and learn, let me teach, and you go home. But now I got to discipline you. I got to act like I'm your damn mama
Yeah.
here at school, and I don't get paid enough for this.
Yeah.
Hey,
So I just think that's a problem, too.
I don't know if y'all kids is doing it yet, but my kids take their laptops home now. That's where their homework is at.
Yeah.
So these teachers ain't really teaching nothing on the board and stuff like how be okay. This y'all homework assignment for the week or whatever. Do this on paper. The kids not doing nothing on paper no more either, Josh. It's all on the laptop.
Well, I know that.
It's all on. It's
I
all
speak on it. Like
so these kids not focused in school.
No, these kids read everything off a damn
Yeah.
tablet.
Because
get
everything's
it,
off.
but
My kids haven't wrote nothing in no book and help.
I haven't seen a kid pick up a hard book cover. And I don't know
Exactly my point.
Yeah.
I ain't seen a kid bring a binder home in how long.
Yeah, that's boom
Do you
point.
think COVID messed up everything?
It was COVID, but I just
I
think
don't
they
think
was
it
going
messed it
that
up.
they was going that
I
route
think they
anyway.
exposed it.
Yeah, they was going that route
I think
anyway.
COVID really exposed
sped
it,
it up.
even with the parents, because you
Yeah.
had the parents like, "Yo, when is stuff gonna lift? Like the kids need to go back."
I was getting
Like,
frustrated
We
for
can't do all of this.
I was
you know.
getting frustrated for it. Like, damn, these kids been out of school for damn near
It
2 years.
exposed parenting, right?
For
Yeah.
sure.
It also exposed kind of like the focus. Like now you do realize, because some parents they'll blame teachers, right? Oh, it was the teacher's fault. Like I feel like you harder on him, or you harder
hate
on
when
him
parents do that,
than
too.
this person or whatever.
I hate when
But
parents
then
do
now when they was at home with them, you know, and
Yeah.
everybody working from home, they couldn't do it. It was
Yeah.
like, damn, I thought it was easy.
Come on.
Yeah, but you said you don't like when parents do that, but parents do it because now they have to look in the mirror and be like,
Fact.
they
It
ain't gonna take the
exposed it.
blame. They ain't
Exactly.
gonna take the blame.
Yeah.
Exposed
They
it.
gonna blame the teacher that their kid is bad. But that starts at home.
I want
Yeah.
a teacher to expose my kids. What
That
they
starts
do?
at home. But then you get some parents, not all, come up to the school defending their kid.
Yeah.
Your
Yeah.
kid is
Don't do.
okay.
I know what parents you talking about. I know it. I know. I know exactly what parents you talking about. Say it.
Speak on it.
Yeah, speak on it.
I'm just
We
saying
ain't even
parents.
recording right there.
Yeah, we are
But I know
recording,
what
I'm
parents
not-
you talking
I'm
about.
just speaking on parents.
I know what
I
parents you
just think
talking
they
about.
don't take the ownership. Instead, let me blame the teacher because I don't have to take the ownership of my kid doing what he doing, action wise. They can't read.
Yeah.
So these parents are blamed.
Mayweather.
These parents are blame everybody else instead of like, man, let me look in the mirror, let me see what I can do to help this along.
Yeah.
But instead of that, they're not gonna put the blame on them. They're gonna blame everybody else around them, and I just think that doesn't help the kids nowadays
Yeah.
They
in
definitely
the
don't.
schools. And then what teachers want to deal with this, and I'm not getting paid enough for this.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So I got to deal with you, then I got to deal with your parents. And I don't, man,
Yo,
listen,
ignorant ass parents.
man.
I'm
Ignorant.
switching to art.
You say you switched.
It's still mainly though, man. Like for younger kids, like elementary, just the process. Still, I think what messed up. You asked about COVID. The pandemic kind of messed up the system. For me, it was tough because I remember like a couple years ago when when Cedric first started going to school. Like
I remember you
we
called
couldn't
me too.
even walk
You said,
in
"Hey,
at one
what-"
point.
You said, "Boo, what's some good schools?" I remember you called me. I was like, "Damn,
I'm
my
like,
kids don't go to school in
"Jeez."
Vallejo."
He went to school in Sac first.
Yeah.
And so we had to pull him out because we was coming out here.
Yeah.
But we was like, they kept us out of the gate. Like we couldn't walk him in there. And I'm
We
like,
talk about the sack.
in Sac.
That's good though.
They did it here too for a minute
they
for the
did.
Yeah.
pandemic. And I was like, nah. And so I was just tripping
Yeah.
because he was walking a whole different direction and his class was over here. But little did I know the cafeteria was over there, but all I saw was a street. And it was like, nope, no parents could come. And I'm like, if I have something, he has something. Like,
Yeah.
what's the difference? And so I just went through the gate and they're like, yo. I said, my son is walking over there. Like I turned to the Disney. Like, my son is walking over there. Okay, all right. His classroom is over here, but you want me and my son. Okay, all right, okay.
Yeah, when they first went back to school, they used to be in the cafeteria.
I was hot, bro. And they like, back up, sir. And I just said, bro, I hate this. Because it just felt so bad watching it. And after time, he picked up on it. But then the same thing, we had to learn again. Come to Vallejo, boom, we slide through. They like, nah, you can't come past the gate. And Vallejo was harder because like his class wrapped around. I said, how am I supposed to, like,
Can't even see
they
them.
still little kids. Like, this is wild. And I was like, nah, it's crazy to me. I don't know.
It was crazy though.
I had to go through 2 doors to get my kids.
It was
2
crazy.
damn doors. Show my ID at one.
Lean on me.
Hey, I'm here to pick up so and so. Okay, come through
What
the next.
school did they
I'm
go
like,
to?
damn.
Close the gates, change the doors, change the doors. Hey, Sam's, pull up your pants, Sam's. Change the doors.
They went to Roosevelt in the city. They wouldn't even let you get out the car to get your kids unless you was walking or catching a bus. We had to wait in the car, pick our kid up one by one. They got
Yeah,
radios too,
exactly.
like, hey, so and so here to pick up.
The Zoom classes was hard though.
I'm like, oh hell yeah. Well, they the
That
last.
was-
They the last past 12.
That shit was
Teachers
crazy.
didn't give a fuck. they teach.
The Zoom
I
classes
saw one
was
teacher
crazy.
teaching her kids. She was outside on her laptop. Outside teaching the kids on her
But
laptop.
then the kids
Those
didn't even
days was
keep their
crazy.
laptop on like camera. They'll cut it off.
Tiana broke hers. I said, how the hell you break your damn laptop?
It was always something.
Yeah, that was tough. That was
sure.
definitely tough.
I'm glad I didn't experience that. Shit.
Man, them days was crazy.
I'm like, damn, my kids ain't gonna be dumb in a couple years.
Yeah, I was losing hope. I was
but
with the laptops. I was like,
but
oh
like
my
you said-
god, I've been like this forever.
Everything is for them is technology. Everything is reading.
These
off
kids
a
got it
tablet,
easy, Josh. These
reading
kids
it.
got it easy,
Like,
dude.
They don't pick up a magazine. They don't pick
I don't
up a
even think the
newspaper,
teachers is
they
grading
don't pick
stuff
up a
no more.
book. They don't pick. They can't pick up anything and physically read it. It has
Yeah.
to be off a phone,
Yeah.
a tablet, an iPad, or a computer.
You said I don't think the teachers is great.
Right.
They not great.
Damn.
Nah, that look good.
See, now the cool part though is like a lot of our friends that grew up with, a lot of them are in the school now,
Yeah.
teachers and stuff like that. Like Wade, boy, shout out to Wade, you feel me?
Yeah.
He getting it going, man.
He for sure is.
Alma, there's a few people that's really in the schools and bringing me back to like teen centers. Like, did y'all go to teen centers and stuff like at all?
I went to
I went to a
Hamilton.
couple.
I went to
One
Hamilton.
for
and stuff.
Aptus.
Yeah, cause at first I was in the YMCA program with moms, and then we ended up going to Bixby. We did Bixby for a while. We did Bixby for about 4 years, and then when we get to high school, straight teen center, straight up teen center, man. But like everybody was cool. Like I mean, you had people that you had crushes on, like teacher wise. But now being our age, having friends that's kind of like in the schooling, I think now it's different in the sense of the clothing now. Like when it comes to the young girls, as far as what was exposed when we were younger and what's exposed now is many.
Man,
It's
Man.
many, bro.
Yeah, it is.
And it's just like what you were talking about earlier, just kind of like the mindset of the young, like you said, the 11-year-old, like getting in the car, like they mindset is the money. You know what I'm saying? They hearing all these songs.
Yeah.
You feel me? Yeah, glow. Glow. Yeah, glow.
what's that sexy red?
I don't even know.
What's
it.
that with Harry?
I don't even know.
Y'all
it,
saw the
man.
video today?
Nah.
In the hospital, just had the baby. And they shot a music. You didn't see that?
I didn't
Y'all
see it.
Y'all, you saw that?
I seen that clown.
Shot a music video after
Who?
she had the sexy red.
Oh, she
Wait,
did?
what?
Y'all didn't see the
I
video?
gotta look it up.
Wait, what?
That's crazy.
She's literally, she just had the baby.
Yeah.
All the hoes come
You
out.
talking about
in
that
the-
song, Shake That Ass? with
Yeah.
Drake?
She was twerking in the hospital.
Drake is at a hospital with her. He kisses her belly before she has a pregnancy too.
Nah.
Kisses her belly before they were in the
Wow,
hospital
now-
and all the hoes come out. They're dancing in the hospital. Even Sexy Red's in there. She's in her hospital gown,
Going crazy?
going crazy.
Wow.
They shoot the music video and look it up if y'all go ahead.
Damn.
They're in the baby. I'm like,
That's
damn.
crazy.
Y'all don't,
He said
What is this
baby.
world coming to?
y'all don't think this stuff is sad?
That's
It
crazy,
is.
Oh yeah,
bro.
it's definitely sad.
But why? Okay.
Damn.
That's somebody
So
else. That's somebody
wait.
else baby mama. And Drake is kissing the baby before it come
Wait.
out. The baby daddy's not even there. He's nowhere in
Well,
the
that's
video.
all. Like I get it. That's entertainment. That's all clown stuff too. Like music video nowadays is different too. But y'all don't think it's sad to the point where like where we at now? Like they glorify this type of stuff. Like nobody says nothing like this is wrong.
Yeah,
We
bro.
entertain it with like we laugh at it like, and we make it seem like it's okay.
Yeah.
Like is where we at mentally?
Well, Josh, you got.
No,
you
I'm
gotta
just
think,
asking.
No,
like-
I know, but you
like-
got to think about that's the same thing our parents were saying about us in our days. Y'all pads sagging and
see,
stuff,
nah,
all that type.
listen.
And it's just getting worse and worse.
Nah,
I know what
but
you're
I'm
saying,
but
yeah.
it was a different. Boom! It was a different type of respect level.
No, we definitely got more respect than these kids nowadays.
But I'm
for
just
sure.
saying, like it's just different. Like, and it's not no certain race. It's just thinking like in general, not knocking nobody, but you as a mother, you're allowing your child to walk out the house, right? Walk
And
out
a
the house.
father.
No,
No,
I'm
just,
about to say something
just
about
saying,
that too.
But what I'm saying is, what I'm saying is, I get it, Tom. Okay,
Yeah.
and the father.
We're
But I
scared.
don't think a lot of men would go. I can't speak.
So you
for a lot of
saying
men.
you're not?
So
They're
what
not
I'm
in the
saying-
pictures. What you saying?
So the ones that's not in the picture, you're these mothers, right? We know what goes on in this world is crazy, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
We know it's perverted. We know these things. Like, we know it's just common sense. You know what type of stuff you walking outside. But mothers are allowing children, and if you're not over 18, you're still a kid, you're a child, to walk out their house, under their roof, wearing crop top shirts,
See through
chest
too.
out,
Yeah. No
see-through,
bras.
leggings,
Yep.
everything that older men want to look at, younger dudes, whatever.
Yep.
But you see your kid wearing this, and you're telling them their thing is, oh, let them be free, let them express themselves. But you know what type of things that go outside. But you're allowing your child to walk out the house with these things on, and in your mind, you're just saying that it's okay. Like, it's okay. So your daughter is half naked.
Don't.
She's 13. She has eyelashes on, like she grown.
Yeah.
Her nails is longer than yours. She got leggings on, crop top on.
Yep.
She's and you're not saying nothing. Like, where are we at mentally? Like,
Don't blame the mothers. Blame the fathers.
Damn,
kids-
fathers.
No, I'm just saying, kids listen to their fathers more than their mother. They definitely do.
You can't.
I'm
blame
just
the fathers.
I'm just saying
but-
because he keep blaming. He said the mothers and this and that, but you gotta blame the fathers too.
Well, you gotta listen to what I said.
Most
Tone-
kids are scared of their father than their mother.
Okay, but you gotta listen to what I said. Tone made a point. Tone said fathers. I said fathers too, but then Tone said fatherless. Like, if they're not in the
Yeah,
household.
okay,
So
that's
I'm
different.
speaking
Yeah, that's
on
different.
single mothers who are allowing their
That's different.
kids to go outside and they're watching them
That's-
get dressed every morning and they're dropping them off at school. You see her get out she got the tightest jeans on, she got eyelashes, nails, all this, and you as a mother, psychologically like, oh, my daughter look cute, it's cool,
Josh,
it's okay.
Yeah.
It's hard for mothers too.
I'm not you see
No,
you're bringing two different things. I'm
No,
not
I'm
saying
just saying.
anything. I'm not saying motherhood isn't hard. I'm not saying that. So you don't justify what is hard. Yes, we
But-
know it's hard, but what I'm saying is, as a mother, I can't speak because I'm not a woman, but
If-
you're trying to say, well, motherhood's hard. I'm not saying that it's not, but I'm saying as a mother, is it hard to say go put some damn clothes on? You're not about to walk out
No,
this
it's
house
not
with no
hard.
clothes on?
No, it's not hard. It's definitely not hard. But
So what's
if
your point?
if a father is there, that kid is gonna listen to their father more than their mother.
I'm not knocking that, boo.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that, but I'm not going to take away. Okay, listen, I'm not going to take away. Yes, if the father was in the household, a lot of things would be different.
Yep.
But I'm just talking about a grown woman that has children, and she was a child herself, and she's an older woman. She knows the type of perverts, the type of things that go on the internet. She knows the type of things that goes into the schools. Just she gets hit on from grown men going to the grocery store, so she knows what comes with it. But you're allowing your daughter to wear these type of things, and you know what comes with it already.
How
So,
old is the kid too, Josh? What age range we talking about?
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, boom. How far you want me to go? Like I said,
So I'm gonna say this: kids at a certain age really doesn't hear their mother as much.
and this is the problem, and you're
Exactly, that's the problem. That's the
No.
problem.
You're about to- go ahead. I'll let you finish.
They're
I'll
not
let you
listening.
finish.
They're not listening to their mother as much.
So what's the problem then? Who's the problem?
The kids is the
No,
problem.
it's not. So if your child can tell, so
Josh,
if
you can't-
listen,
you can't
no.
control- you can't
You can
contr-
if they living
No,
under
you-
your roof. If
a
they're
mother-
living under your roof,
once a kid get to a certain age, the school times change. So if a mother got to be to work at 8:00, these kids are gotta be to school at 9.
got that.
Most likely they're going to school by themselves.
I got
So
that.
mother can't control what their kid is wearing, how they
know
talking
you can,
and
you know
stuff.
how you can control it?
How?
Because there's a certain factor when you walk, you go to school, okay, you go do what you do, but you walk in this house under this roof where I'm paying the bills, where everything provided for your clothing is through my pocket. There's going to be a certain type of respect that you're going to give. Now, if you can't give me as your mother that type of respect, there's what are the options? There's two options. You're going to respect me or you got to get out. Period.
I don't think nobody
Not
kicking
with
them
a
out
mother.
at
No,
11,
not with a
12,
mother. A
13.
mother's not
no,
kicking
no.
no kid out,
No, no, no.
Josh.
I
A
get
mother's
it,
not
but
kicking
what
no
I-
kid
I'm
out.
not-
A
I
father
know
would
that.
do that, but a mother is not
I
doing that.
understand that, but what I'm saying is there's no respect drawn no more. There's no respect line
because
drawn
they get
no
to
more.
they get
But
to a certain age.
So at what age do you feel like your kid can talk back to you?
None.
Okay, so
I don't care how old they are.
Okay, so what are we talking about then? So why are you making that justification?
I'm not making. I'm saying the mother.
Yeah, but he is talking real. I mean, a kid is gonna be a kid. A kid is definitely gonna be defiant, and they're gonna be sneaky.
They are.
That's just the same way as don't cuss in here. But when we get outside this house, we cussing our asses off.
Okay, so where does the respect? Where's the
when you
respect
get home,
level?
When you get home,
you gonna have a change of clothes.
No, boom. Boom. Did you hear what I'm saying? These parents are in pictures with their kids with crop tops and leggings.
But you're talking about a single mother who's got a hard responsibility.
I didn't know you were talking about like the parents actually know. I thought
Did
it was
I
like
not
a
just
sneaky
so?
No, if a parent's together, none of that shit is happening. But if a mother is taking care of her kids by herself Monday through Friday, that's tough.
So boom.
That's tough.
So boom. I'm not saying it's not tough. So boom. She don't know that her daughter is walking.
That's what I said though.
Listen. She doesn't know that her daughter's walking in her house with eyelashes on.
No.
So boom.
Because the kids
she takes them off and then
a
put
lot
them
of
back
kids
on.
do be hiding. A lot of kids be sneaking.
They get
all
home
kind of
before the
stuff.
parents, Josh.
I get it, but boom.
We
You
know
can't
a
do
adult
nothing
chick.
about
We
that.
know a adult chick. Her dad don't even know she got tattoos right now.
Yeah. Wait, what?
Yes or no?
I think that's a lie, but
I do too. Because that's too long.
I think that's
Wait,
a
who?
lie.
That's too long.
But what I'm
A
saying,
chick like that's our age still hiding their tattoos from
I
her
think
dad.
where Boom is getting
Oh.
confused is yes, boom, single mothers have to go to work, come home, and sometimes their kids are hiding things.
Yeah.
Right?
We did it.
But I'm not saying we didn't. I'm talking about the mothers that when you see them going to a grocery store with the child next to them,
I'm pretty sure that
with the kid, and that kid has a crop top on her legs, and her mother is standing next to her, and it's just normal. And her belly button pierced, and she's 14.
Yeah,
Oh,
I get what you're saying.
that's
You
different.
get what I'm
No,
saying?
that's
This is
different,
what I'm
Josh.
speaking.
That's
what I'm
different.
speaking
That's
on.
different.
So now now what's the problem there, Boo?
Now you being specific though.
But this was what I was speaking on. I said when your parent drop you off, so the mother is seeing it. I'm not saying the ones that's doing it behind their back can't control that.
That's different.
I'm talking about the mothers that's physically dropping their kid off at school,
Yeah.
and their kid is hopping out the car with what they see they have on.
Yeah.
That's sad.
That's the part I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
that's sad.
I'm not talking about the kids that's hiding it from their parents. If your parents don't know, they don't know. They can't do nothing about it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm speaking on. Like, where are we at mentally with that part?
That is true. I don't know.
Yeah, I can't answer that.
Like, we can go right now.
Hopefully,
We can go anywhere right now. Or I'm just speaking hypothetically, it's late. But let's go. If we went somewhere right now, we walk in the store or mall, we can see the mom walking with her daughter. Her daughter got the same thing on the mom got.
Sometimes these moms is just as young as the daughters too.
You right.
Yeah.
They only got like what?
But what I'm saying is, I
kids
just think
raising kids.
these kids, babies raising babies. I just think this trend of showing your body and getting what you want through showing your body and just saying express yourself. I just think that's implemented in a lot of these girls and parents' minds. Like, oh, let her be free. Let her embrace her body. And I just think, like you said, now that goes back to if the dads was in the household, half of that shut down.
That shit is gone.
Oh, that shit shut down quick.
That shit is gone.
Like, what the hell you
Little
got on?
skin, anything.
Yeah, like,
Come on, bro.
Turn it. Hey, go put on some.
even when they do this and they shirt come on, hey, go put some clothes on.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Undergarment,
Yeah.
all the whole nine.
I'm not playing.
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah,
playing
go
that.
take them. Go put some sweats on.
Yeah.
Why
I
you
don't
got
mind no
leggings
girl.
on?
I don't mind no girl wearing no shorts, but it better be basketball shorts.
Even my daughter right now.
It better be some
It
basketball
ain't
shorts.
them shorts that
Yeah,
coming up here.
exactly. You know what I'm
Eyes
talking about?
showing.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Even me, right? Having 3 boys, 1 girl, and still kids though. So like kids growing up, and boys they can they'll take their shirt
It's
off
easier.
and do things
It's
like
easier
that.
for boys. Yeah, yeah.
And so I talk to my sons. So I treat them all equally the same when it comes to discipline and stuff. But I talk to my sons very different than how I talk to my daughter.
Exactly. Me
Like
too.
the voice,
Yeah.
because she's not gonna grow up and be like, "Well, I accept this in my relationship." My dad talked to me crazy. My dad talked to me, no, like she knows the respect factor there. But I'm very firm. Like if the boys are like, "Oh, come on, man," like a Baron Davis type, like let her do that. Even at this age, hey, put your shirt. You don't do that. You don't lift your shirt up just because you see your brothers lifting their shirt up,
Yeah.
And I'm very firm on that. And that's the same thing. Like, that's the difference too, man, with the men, like the fathers and then the mothers that's involved, because the mothers, they think that's cute.
Yeah.
Mothers, they be like, oh, look at her. Like, she got
Yeah.
this and got that. And so when they go out, they don't know what they really doing to their daughters' minds and what they should accept too.
So, but to interject, like, as an older woman, like as a mother or however old you are, you think, like you say, they think it's cute, but what clicks in their mind to be like, I get hit on all the time by men
Well,
without
Josh,
it's
you just-
unwanted, right?
You just said something
So
too.
if I know I get hit on by an unwanted man, why am I allowing my daughter to dress a
Josh.
certain way.
Yeah.
To know like older man might hit on her because look how she looks. She
Josh,
look
you
like
just said something
she's
too.
14, but she look like she 21.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
in her mind, why is she allowing that, knowing what she go through?
What was you just talking about earlier about the single mothers?
What about her?
How they that's what they daughters. If they got a daughter, that's who they learn from. They mom is single. When they last time they saw a man in the house for a year, the same dude for a year. When the last time they saw, we was just talking about that.
Yeah.
Pop Warner. We was just talking about that. We was just
For
talking
sure.
about that.
For sure.
Look how low they been single. So who they go act like?
Or what's
They
worse?
mom.
Who they-
or
they
what's
see a
worse,
different-
They seeing different men.
Every other
Often.
month.
Yeah.
Exactly. So who they go act like, Josh?
You're right.
Who they go act like?
They go act like they mom.
There we go.
2.0.
There we go.
2.0.
There we go right
But
there.
it, that's my point. Like,
There we go right
do
there.
you gotta have common sense? Or maybe am I tripping? Do you
No, you're
have
not-
to
no,
have
you're
any
not
type
tripping.
of common
I
sense
think
to
they're
know
blind to it.
that I get hit on by all these dudes. Me, as a woman, as a mother, however old she is. I go to the store, I got leggings on or I got crop top or whatever.
Well, that's the new thing
I
now,
was
too.
about to have leggings or a crop top on. I just get hit on by men just cuz, right? Mm-hmm. So common sense in my brain, if men are doing this to me, I can just imagine if I allow my daughter to walk out the house like this with eyelashes and nails. I can just imagine the young dudes at the school hitting on her, and I can just imagine the perverts in a mall, on a bus, wherever, hitting
Yeah.
on her. So why does it not click? Like, listen,
Yeah. That's what I'm
That's-
saying. We'll
that's
never
where
have
I'm
an
at.
answer for that.
That's
bro.
where I'm at.
We
with
can't.
it,
Yeah, we
like-
can't be
How can
everywhere.
we answer
We
that?
can't be everywhere.
And they gonna
too.
say, man go be man anyway. Yes, but this is my thing. You can't prevent a man from looking at you, but you can prevent the attention you draw to yourself.
Yes.
Yep.
That's what I'm saying. You can't prevent it. Oh, she can be fully gowned up. A man might still hit on her. Yes, right. We know that. But now she's walking out the house half naked. You know how many more eyes is about to
Making
be on
them
her
more
now?
successful for sure.
So it's like, don't use the line, well, they gonna hit on her regardless because she's pretty. Okay, cool. But being pretty and then making her half naked is go help who?
Exactly.
That's true.
Yeah.
And then when she run into that wrong dude, that perverted dude, you yelling and y'all mad at the kid at the school trying to knock her. Look what she wore every day. He's just looking at skin.
But what about the flip side though? Like, how could we address the flip side when it comes to the guy? I think a lot of times we forget about the young boys that we bring up in the house as well. Cause I look at myself too as a young kid, man. I was wild. Like, I mean, so disrespectful to like the single mom's daughter who was doing good by them and doing right by them, and I was just on some foul stuff. Like, remember we was just kind of going back in the time with a high school friend, and I didn't realize I was that bad. She was like, "Yeah, I hated you. You did this and you said
was
this
like,
and did that."
Yeah. What the hell did you
She was
say?
like, "You shot me with a BB." I was like,
He was
she was like, "You
wild.
remember why?" I was like, "Nah, like I shot you." She was like, "Yeah, my stomach talking about." She was like, "Put it up, like it ain't gonna hurt." Don't. Clah, I just shot her, like, But I'm like, damn. And she called her mom.
Yeah.
Mom comes to the school. Mom knew my mom.
This at
Lincoln.
Lincoln.
Mom knew my mom, so she was like, "Hey, your son did this, yada yada." But she came to the school, and I told her, I said, "I'm gonna let my cousin whoop your ass." Yeah, I told her, I said, "It's a rap for you." And Jeanette went to the school too, so she was like, "Oh heck nah, let me call my mom. I ain't trying to fight her."
Oh,
I just
Trinette
saw her fight
Trinette
another
called
dude.
moms?
No.
Oh.
I told her I'm about to get Trinette to get on your head.
Oh, okay.
And I'm like, today, but just when Trinette was at Lincoln too.
Yeah.
And so she was like, I saw Trinette fight niggas. She was like,
Me too.
hey. She said, I'm calling my mom. So she ended up calling her mom. But my point is, like, what are we also teaching too? Like, can this be a what do we say?
Crossroad?
Nah, so we can say something about a woman, but then if it don't apply to the man,
a double standard?
we call it a double standard, right?
Yeah,
So
that's
can this be a double standard too with the young man? Like,
Man.
because with our women, we like, oh, walk this way, talk this way, don't dress that way. But then our dudes is wow, You know what I'm saying? Our young guys going out there, they're not being respectful to the women. You know, they're doing all kind of crazy stuff. And
I know what me. I want to teach my sons respect for sure. Off top, I don't want to be nothing.
No, yeah, that's
because if your
I don't
son
wanna
come
be
home and be
wild.
like, "Hey, pops, I'm sorry. I know you said wait till marriage, but I got some." Are you gonna dap him up? Or are you gonna
hell
be
yeah.
like,
That's
and then your daughter, but your daughter come home now and say,
Man.
"Pops, I got
You're
some."
not dapping that up.
no.
See?
I take this. What? You get out my house. You go stay with your auntie or grandma's. Get the hell out my goddamn house.
That's my point. Why is that?
So do you
Let's
think
talk
that-
about
So
it.
you saying that's a
'Cause we-
double standard?
That's a double standard.
Man,
It
that
is though.
That's a double standard.
And it's crazy because my son Jordan, he's
Yeah.
8 years old. A girl just told him, "Hey, come to the bathroom with me." Like he got called to the bathroom by a girl.
I hope
And
you
this is
dapping
his
I hope you
first
dapping them
encounter.
up. I hope you dapping them up.
I mean, in my head, yeah, I did. Like, oh,
What
okay.
you mean in your head? Hell yeah.
I didn't. At first,
You
like
tell
when
him
I
straight
Let's
up?
go.
You didn't tell
when
him
I-
straight up?
When I spoke
Let's
to him,
go.
when I spoke to him, I was just like, I basically came at an age range, like, you know what I mean, like.
Oh, hell nah.
It was a different perspective. Like, I didn't want to tell
Hell
him
nah.
because I didn't want him to go the wrong route to
Tell
be
Jordan to come.
just to be going into the
Tell
girls'
Jordan I
bathroom
said,
like
hell
that.
yeah.
It ain't no wrong route.
I don't care about
It
going
is.
to
That's the
the
exact
bathroom,
right.
Because you
man.
really are at a
That-
crossroad
Nah,
at this point.
I don't
Tone,
care
Tone, let me
about
tell you
going to
this.
no
Y'all
girls'
gotta
bathroom.
calm down.
no.
So you just said walk into the girls' bathroom and
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's why.
he's
Right.
getting expelled. What are you talking
I
about?
don't give a fuck. He'll be back in school next
Yep,
week.
we'll live through this.
That's
wild.
We'll learn through this experience.
fuck?
Wow.
Nigga, you gotta be
Next-
for me.
so-
I
I'm
mean,
basically
nigga, you
telling
gotta-
them like it's good.
so
That
Tom,
girls like
you
it,
gotta
it's
be.
good.
So
You damn
Tom,
right.
But it's a
So
time
Tom,
and place for everything.
You got expelled. Your mama gonna be mad. We gonna learn from it. Just
I'm
next
not
time.
mad.
Next time they'll go into the girls' bathroom. Take her down the hallway somewhere.
That's
else.
all I was
We
telling
gonna
them.
learn. We
I
gonna
said,
learn
don't
from
go
it.
into the girls' bathroom.
Yeah, that's it.
But
I'm
now,
going to the girls' bathroom.
but now your daughter come home and say, "Hey,
But I
just told
this
you-
dude,
I
this
just told
dude
you
just
that.
told me to come into the bathroom with him. Did
No,
you
no.
go? I went.
What do
Get her
y'all
ass
say?
whooped.
We go
She
proper.
get her ass
Now-
whooped.
Why we ain't property?
Now her
Why,
cousin's coming up there to whoop his ass. Now,
why we not giving them no dap?
So
No,
y'all
ain't
want
no
your
that.
sons to get expelled?
Why not?
get expelled. Please
okay,
get expelled.
look,
I want my son to get expelled.
Yep.
Look,
No,
and
no,
now
no,
he gonna be in jail.
No.
Expelled.
He's gonna be in jail 10 years later.
No, I think we take it to the extreme. So yes, it's a double standard when it comes to that. Yes, I agree. It's a double standard. But
That's wild.
when your
That's
son
crazy.
comes to you,
Stop that,
Stop.
nephew. Stop that. Stop that,
crazy.
nephew. You better stop that.
I 100% agree. You dap him up.
You better
That's
stop
Because,
that.
oh, I got a question.
Yeah.
I got a question for y'all. Okay, double standard. If it's the girl did it, yes, I'm pissed.
Yeah.
She getting her ass whooped. If it's the boy, you dap him up. Now I got a question.
Yeah.
If you get a phone call that your boy walked in the boys' bathroom, then what?
He said your boy walking
Yeah.
to a boy
No,
bathroom.
what I'm saying is he walked in the boys' bathroom, but not to use the bathroom. For the wrong, for the wrong reasons.
For the wrong reason.
So
We was just talking about-
So wait,
That's all y'all can
But
explain.
that's
But we was
easy.
just talking
No,
about that though.
That's easy.
Come on, bro.
That's
just
easy.
talking
You know
about
why
it.
it's easy? That's the question for y'all. That's not a question for us. Because we're saying that we want to teach them some respect. Like you
That's
can't
it.
just
No,
go in.
I-
But you guys are saying
Listen.
you're gonna dap it up. So your question is for you and boom.
okay, so
That's not for us.
So
Come
you
on,
said
how-
You know why?
So wait, so
you know why it's for you? Because you're saying, oh, anytime my son walks into that bathroom for some action, I'm dapping him up. So what if it's a gay what if it's a gay boy calling him in the bathroom?
That's what we just talking about. No.
That's my point.
No, just bring it up.
You didn't answer it.
No. But wait.
Belt
That
again.
question don't that question
Belt again.
What the fuck you mean?
You did what, nigga? Nigga, hold up, nigga. All the belts, nigga. All of them. Everyone, nigga.
Give
me that belt out the closet,
8
too.
belts though.
So,
And I'm just saying, just how we was back in.
so no,
just how-
I'm saying I
yeah.
get it. Teach them respect, but
That's definitely really yeah.
they do it the first time they experience. You walk in the
Yeah.
girls' bathroom. Listen, not knocking what you did,
Yeah.
right? But you know, at school you can't walk in the girls' bathroom,
exactly,
right?
exactly.
Oh, you like the little girl? Cool, right?
Yeah.
You know, whatever. She call you in the girls' bathroom. Say you can't go in the girls' bathroom with
Yeah.
other girls. But listen, take it somewhere else.
Yeah.
That was my angle.
That's what I'm going with, right?
Nah.
I'm not mad at him.
Yeah,
I'm
but
not
that,
mad.
but
I'm
that's
not
your
mad, yeah.
moment with your spouse, with your partner. You talk to the child, but once they go, you like, There you go. You know what I'm saying? I have that now. Like even the twins, I guess one of them like a girl, but then the other friend was like trying to hop on the friend, and he came on pissed. And she was like, "Tell your daddy what happened." So I'm thinking something physical like happened to him. I said, "Wait, what happened? Like, sit down real quick." He was like, "Man, my friend, you know." I was like, "I'll marry her for sure." Like, you know,
Damn,
and I was just
already?
like,
God damn.
"Mary?" I said, "Who?" He was like, "But the dude saw me talking to her. Now he went over here, and that was his partner though.
Yeah.
He was like, he my friend, but he went and talked to her. I don't want to be his friend no more." And I'm like, "Look, hey, it's okay. You're gonna have more friends. You're gonna have this, and that." But when he walked off, I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like that was a solid moment. You feel me?
So I get it. It's a double standard.
Yeah.
It is a double
But
standard, but man,
I think that's
it's
just
different with the
protecting
daughter,
your
man.
girl.
Yeah.
You just protecting your.
But can that shape the rest of their life though? Because it's the child. So because it's a double standard, does that now shape the rest of the men, the boy, the son's life?
No, I think you can teach him. Like this is you're supposed to like this, right? That's what you're supposed to find them attractive. You're supposed to want that, right?
Yeah.
But there's a level of respect how you approach him, how you talk to him, how you deal with him when you're doing it. But that's what you're supposed to like.
Yeah.
I'm never gonna get mad at you for telling me you think she cute, or
Definitely.
the teacher calling home and said he flirting in class with her. That's what he's supposed to do.
Yeah.
But what's the level of flirting? Like, are you being respectful? You're not calling her out her name.
Yeah.
She tell you not to touch you. You're not putting your hands on her
Yeah.
without her wanting her your
That
hands on.
part.
So all that is teachable,
It's
right?
coming in, yeah.
But the part of this is what you're supposed to like. Hell yeah, that's what you're supposed to like.
Yeah. Definitely. I
And-
And your
agree.
daughter not supposed to like it? Like the man?
No. She, but this is don't like the attention too much. From speaking from your daughter perspective, you're a woman. Boys, young men are going to talk to you through your whole life, right? So the attention is going to come more than when your brother's getting attention from other women, right?
Facts.
As a woman, you're going to get attention. This is what you teach her. Don't take it as, oh my God, everything's on me. It's just normal. And the way you take that attention is, thank you. If somebody give you a compliment, thank you. Appreciate it. Keep going.
Yeah.
You don't have to entertain everything, right? You don't have to be rude. You don't have to say, man, fuck you. You don't have to do all that.
Yeah.
Just say, thank you. I appreciate it. Hey, you pretty. Thank you. Keep going.
To go off
Right?
with,
And if they do keep a conversation, have the conversation. You don't have to be rude.
Yeah.
And after the conversation, hey, can I get your number? Nah, I'm not giving my number out. Boom.
Yeah.
You're teaching her how to speak to a guy without making the situation worse by being rude to him. And now he's
Exactly.
turning it and going bad.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you can teach her that. And just like all attention ain't good attention. Take it, and it is what it is.
to
Yeah.
go off what said, like I had that Stephanie come like, hey, Tyree keep yelling at the women that these grown women too. These ain't no kids getting out of school. It's like Tyree keep yelling at the women walking by, told about they got big butts. Like, damn, you think? And then I called Tyree like, hey, why you keep yelling at the window? He like, the girls keep walking. I'm like, don't say that to your mom, but you know, hell yeah, keep it going. But yeah, just relax right now. You with your moms right now.
And that goes too.
Yeah.
He has a sister, and like your dad brother, like you just don't say certain things in front of your sister.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Right? Just you have to know your sister here, like, oh, okay, look, don't say nothing. But if you with your friends and your sister ain't here,
Yeah, go at
say
'em.
what you say.
Yeah.
But that's the respect level you giving your sister.
Yeah.
Because now that respect level you give your sister, now she gonna want that from another
And that's
dude.
all I'm trying
and
to
he was
teach.
only
that's
like
why
9 or
I'm
10. He was
trying
only
to
like
teach.
9 or 10 back then too.
I'm just trying to teach boundaries and respect.
But just
man.
boundaries and respect. But if they coming home and the teacher telling them like they knocking on, like they trying to get at her, hell yeah. I tell the teacher myself, hell yeah. that's
Shit,
what-
what's the problem? What's the
what he
problem?
supposed to do?
The problem.
You tell me
See,
what
my
he's
thing
supposed
is
to do.
this. So I wouldn't be super like upset when it comes to like my daughter, but what I would do is like even when she starts dating and all that kind of stuff, but it's gonna be that same, just like the movie with 50 Cent when
Or the
he
Will
had
Smith,
in
that
there.
woman, the Will Smith and Morty.
Yeah, on Bad
Remember
Boys.
that one?
On Bad
No.
Boys.
I know the 50 Cent. Yeah, I know what
50
you
Cent,
talking
bro.
about.
He was in there with all Crips. Like, bro came in, he had like a little
He said,
bandana,
tuck that in.
tucked him in. He said, "Let me holler at you real quick."
Oh, you talking about they robbed the bank?
When they robbed the
thieves,
bank.
did the thieves.
It was one of that. So bro walked in there, seen like it's just gonna be that because like even already the brothers is already over, protective of their sister. But then it's like then you got the dad too. Like I'm ready to play hardball. Like my son was like, oh, this dude hit me like just random. I'm taking my son to school to Cedric. I'm taking him to school. and randomly he was like, "Yo, that's the kid that hit me right there," and I'm like. I said, nigga, keep going on. You better stop touching my. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just told him straight up. Like, I said, you hitting my son. Like, and I'm purposely like getting aggressive. Like, I'm like, you in your. I'm like, who your parents? You know what I'm saying? Like, I said, don't touch my son again. He was like, he just kind of walked into the class. He walked to the class.
I get it. But
Yeah, I get it too.
I
Yeah.
got two
That's
things.
being a father. That's being a father though.
I
That's
got
being
two
a father. Yeah.
But I
That's
got
being
two
a father.
things. I got two things then. This is what we're talking about, the accountability of the father not being in the home. Because now if the father's in the home, you see what 50 Cent did on the movie,
Yeah.
I think a lot of more men would respect your daughter because
Yeah.
Definitely.
there's a dad in her
Definitely.
life.
Yeah, definitely.
Well,
You get what I'm saying?
and
got
she
a
gonna
dad.
respect herself
She
too
gonna
now.
respect herself,
And
right?
her boundaries,
She
yeah.
gonna- but then the dude dating her or trying to talk to her,
They gonna
she's
say.
gonna tell him like my dad, like
Yeah.
And when she speaks highly of you to him,
Yeah.
he like, oh, okay, yeah, okay, right. So now for him it's a different mindset. But if she just say, oh, it's just me and my mom, like they go take it a little bit further, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
But they say, nah, my dad at the house, like you got to meet my dad. He like,
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah,
Like
I'm
I don't want to
cool.
meet you. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that being with the father in the house, that changes the dynamic without you saying a word.
Yeah.
Man.
That changes how he's looking at your kid.
Yeah.
Because most
now-
dudes don't. Damn, your father at home? Nah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Or
Yeah, hold up. I gotta think twice about this one.
Yeah, they go play. They go. Hey, you gonna come meet my dad? Nah, I got something to do.
Yeah.
They gonna keep pushing that back, right?
That's facts.
Plus, and then you got a dad in the house, and then they got brothers. It's a different. Like,
different,
I
yeah.
got a dad and I got brothers in the house, so they
Yeah.
like, yeah, we not gonna push this, right?
Yeah.
It's just a single mom and her. You gonna try to figure. You gonna
Dudes
try
is
to wiggle
definitely
up in
more.
there.
They definitely
They
more
aggressive.
respectful when they know you got a father in the
That's
house.
what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
They definitely more
That's what,
respectful.
so now too, based on what you said, now you that your son told you this kid is hitting him at school.
Yep.
You know how bullying is big nowadays. Do you tell your child he can go to school and fire on him?
Now, with the first, I tell them two things. I said the first thing is, if someone hits you, tell the teacher first. That's the first thing I said. If they keep hitting you, you fight back. You self defense.
yourself.
You defend yourself because now there is ongoing. One, the teacher's not doing their job. Then, if they're still coming back, they didn't put them on timeout. You know, all kind of stuff. Like my son actually got in trouble one time for defending himself because he fought back. But the other kid still was out playing and stuff. And I said, why is
That's
he not
crazy.
in here?
That's how it is.
It was like, because, yeah, this person hit your son, but because your son didn't come to us and he hit the kid back, he's supposed to tell us what happened. I said, but still, he hit him. Why is he not in here as well?
That's how it always is. It's always a second person.
So I got.
Always.
So you gave me your
Yeah.
answer. Now tell
Yeah.
him what's yours.
About,
I'm a concluded.
Mine
This
is
is
the
what I'm
same
saying.
as his. Like
So-
you have to defend yourself.
So they hit
But
you.
first,
Hey, go tell the teacher.
go to the teacher.
Okay.
Do what you got to do first. If that don't work, then yeah, defend yourself by any means.
What you
for
got,
sure.
boom?
Same thing.
Same thing.
I don't. You know what?
Go ahead.
It really depends too because
I'm
if
saying 'cause how we grew up-
a kid, you know, kids gonna always hit other kids, you know, all that stuff. But if another kid, especially the kid that you don't know too, you gotta hit that kid back because you gotta let them know, hey, I don't play that. I don't play that shit. So you definitely gotta hit that kid back. But if you
Even
know
the kid,
oh,
you know, you know the kid take tee off on him.
no, I'm saying though, like, okay, your friends is gonna hit each other back. We all fought before, played around, fighting, whatever. But if you don't know that, take off on them. 'Cause if he trying to get in the group or be your friend or something, you got to take off on that kid.
Yeah.
Just to let him know, I don't play that.
I get it. And I asked this question why? Because I'm thinking about it like just in general, as if because bullying is big. Right? Perfect answer in the beginning is like, hey, listen, they hit you, you go tell the teacher. They come back, they get in your face, blah
Yeah.
blah blah. You try to de-escalate it, you walk away. The third time you defend yourself. I'm at the point now. Fuck all three. Fire on him. ASAP. There's no. Don't tell him. Don't touch you. Don't go tell the teacher. Because like you said, teachers don't care no more. And at this rate of what this world is going to and what these kids do in school, is don't go tell the teacher because as soon as you go tell the teacher, that kid is gonna keep bothering you. Because at that point they know you're not gonna do nothing. You
If the
hit 'em
teacher-
dead
if the
in
teacher
face.
don't
that's why it's two things.
Yeah,
But,
gotta
but,
be
but,
two
but this is
things.
my thing.
Uh-huh.
As soon as he put his hands on you, hit him, bust him right in his mouth. Hit him right there. There's no words. Just don't go tell the teacher. Don't go do nothing. You hit him right there and you figure it out right there. And then we'll come up to the school later and figure it out. But I promise you, if you set that tone early, kid won't mess with you no more. You don't even have to tell the teacher no more. You took care of it in your own hands.
Yeah.
Because nowadays, just looking at how the school cycle is going,
See, when you tell a teacher, my thing is this: it's a paper trail.
Yep.
Like if you take off on them, now your kid is looked at as the bully. Your kid is looked at as the one that's picked. Like, cause if you take off on him and your kid really got hands, he's gonna be there crying.
For sure.
So now the teacher's coming up. What happened? He hit me in my mouth.
but
They're gonna be like, well, he
but
tried to
could
mess
you-
with me.
But can you live with that part? Can you?
I can live with
Hell
both,
yeah.
but
Well, what I'm
me
saying is-
teaching because, like I say, your emotions is gonna be the most important thing. Like, and they won't teach this in school,
No,
like,
I
and they don't
don't-
teach
Exactly,
finance
yeah.
in school.
They don't teach me.
And so my thing is, you have to learn how to have self control. Like what I want my kids to learn the most, not like you don't have to be the best fighter, which they will. They're gonna be in every little step, martial art, the whole nine going up. But it's like you don't have to be that to be cool. Like
Be cool, yeah.
I want you to understand. Like I want you to walk into a room and be able to read the room and be like, "Whoa, it seems I feel animosity in here."
Let me
And I
walk
want you to adapt to be like, "Okay, I'm not going to say this to this person." I want you to be able to look at a person and be like, "They seem out of it, or they seem this way." I'm going to just play the part and and
Be
give them a
aware of your
hand.
situation. Yeah.
That's
Be
it. That's the
aware.
most important. And so my point is, if they go and then they make friends, now they know the ability of like, okay, he really solid, she solid, he solid, but bro seem real sneaky. Bro
Yeah,
like
you
way
be a
off.
good judge of character.
Like
for sure,
you
for
know what I'm
sure.
saying? And then I heard you were talking about me, but now you trying to act like you in the
Yeah,
you off. That's
bad.
all. That's the only thing I would rather have them know. If
And
they
to
didn't get
know-
anything
and
else.
to not start anything, but know how to finish
Finish-
stuff.
But
Well,
I agree. But
that's-
we were talking about the kid physically touching.
That's
That's
what I'm saying.
Don't
So, like,
don't be a
if
shit
they-
starter.
No. What I'm saying
Exactly,
is that kid
yeah.
physically
Don't be a
touch
shit
your
starter.
kid.
Yeah.
Don't go tell the teacher hitting right in his
Nah,
mouth. There.
nah. See, that's why I say
where I'm at with it.
awareness. I know. That's why I say the awareness is more important because paper trail. Because I'm putting my kid up on game. Now I told you when they send him to the office, because he gonna whoop. Like it's not. I'm gonna teach my kids like when you get to this point, like we ain't rocking them. Like
Yeah.
Yeah,
you
it's up.
defend yourself until he's down. Now he goes into the office. What is he gonna say? He was like, "No, I told Miss K that he kept messing with me. He was picking with Miss K. Come to the office. Is this true? He did say that he hit him one time, in the head or whatever. Paper trail.
There you go.
No, I got you. I got it. So, two ways can be right.
Mm-hmm.
I agree. Both ways. If I'm teaching it, it's like we're not gonna have because I just look at it nowadays. Like we're not gonna just do it, and we'll hash it out later.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Your mama gonna be mad, teacher be mad, but you did what you're supposed to do because somebody invaded this bubble of yours, right? And there's nothing wrong with yours. Go tell the teacher.
And ain't nothing wrong with yours either.
Yeah,
though.
so it's like
Each his own.
that's why I'm asking each stay on, however you want to look at it. But I just think that's just what's going on in the world today, society, what some of these kids is dealing with.
Yeah.
Like they don't know. Like, am I gonna get in trouble? Am I not? So that's where I'm at.
I just feel like you taking off on everybody. doing
Come
that.
on,
That's what
bruh.
I'm saying. Like so,
Like,
because
yeah.
with that mentality, I'm saying somebody can be like, "Oh no, this my boom." So then now they like, "Hey Josh, come to the school real quick. Your child, man, he has an issue with sharing, toy or like they went and grabbed his jacket and he, 'cause now he just learned like I'm taking off on site. Now he's expelled.
Yeah.
So you gotta now you gotta deal with that and
But I think through experience he'll learn more and more.
Hopefully.
No. But I just think you after it happens, you speak with him, right? But I just think more and more
That's
you
when
can
the
teach him, you
father
can
come
learn
into
it.
play
Like,
at
you
right
like,
there.
all right, look,
Yeah.
you did it. Now, where we gonna go from this situation? I'm not gonna take off on everybody, right? Some ways you gotta talk your way through it and be like, hey, listen, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just talking about, and maybe I'm going extreme. I'm just talking about the kids that literally just give me your backpack
Yeah.
or give me your lunch. Like, there's no go telling the teachers
Nah,
on
that's
this. He
different.
just
Yeah, that's
snatched your lunch out
different,
your hand.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna tell the teacher on this. He snatched your lunch and you go tell the teacher he snatched your lunch. Your lunch is already gone. He ate it. He mutilated you in front of everybody. Nah, that part, right?
Yeah.
But the other part is still right too. Somebody put their hands on you, be like, "Hey, bro, don't touch me." Like,
Yeah.
let me go tell the teacher. That's cool too. So
yeah.
I just look at it that way too.
I mean, I definitely get it though for sure. But like, and that's why I say, because initially, right, I'm falling back just a little bit because I know my brothers. I mean, I know my sons. They got their sister, and then so I'm like at a distance. So bro got to like come through all of us to make sure he's good with her. But that's why I was talking to the kid like that now because this is my oldest and I'm his father.
Yeah.
So like if he tell me one, I'm letting my son know like I got your back regardless. I don't age discriminate. I'm not saying I'm about to go over there and beat this kid up, but you are.
For sure
But I'm
we
about to
gonna get
bring
down.
you
You'll
over
see
there
I
and
got
whoop
your
him.
back.
You know.
Yeah.
And I told him, I said, hey, don't be hitting my kid. Don't hit my son no more, man. Like, and he was just like, you can tell he a little bad little dude too. He got little braids, like, hanging down. And I was just like, yeah, don't do it. But Cedric was like, just like, oh, just
But
that
then
excitement.
now you got to have a
Yeah, that's
conversation
probably-
with Will said to be like, listen, I
Yeah.
told him now
It's on, yeah.
it's on you. Like, and you're not gonna be scared either,
Yeah.
like, because this is what you're gonna do.
Yep.
Yeah, for sure.
Whole thing. I remember my pops one time, when I had to resign from Sky Wheezy. And he put me on with Walgreens and Fillmore.
You was holding it down and walking back. That boy said,
Shout out to Phil Moment. Shout out to Phil
He
Moment.
found the worst Walgreens too.
Take said out his hood, man.
I said,
Enemy territory right there.
Definitely found the worst Walgreens for sure.
one
Nah,
dude,
shout
bro,
out
came in.
shout out Philmo
Shout out
Lakeview,
to
man.
Fillmore, man.
Philmo Lakeview, man.
I'm like, this dude, same dude every day. I'm the cashier, and I just knew it. Bro came in. Other dude would pay for stuff, but the other guy, he's just like looking and stuff at me, and he go, like we had like a bowl of like candy and stuff right on the top. He's like,
Everybody dead at you?
right at me, put it in his pocket, and I'm just like, all right, take care. And I'm talking to the dude, all right, have a good one, man, take care. And he like looking at me walking out. And I say, hey, Pops, man, something's up. Remember, I told you just the mindset. So I can play dumb with a lot of people, until I get you in the right spot. And then they gonna look dumb. But my dad is the same way. I mean, I feel like I got it from him. I'm assuming that.
Yeah.
So I told him about it. I said, Pops, this dude keep coming to the store, same guy. I said, he looks familiar though. I don't know where I know him from, but he's on me for sure. He was like, oh, okay. And so I never told my pops anything else. He took it upon himself. One day he knows my lunch schedules because he'll walk down there when I get off. Oh no, typically on my lunch, once I get off, I'll walk up the hill to his house and I'll eat at his house. But this time it was weird. Like he walked down and I saw him. I said, oh, what's up, Pops? He was like, nah, I'm gonna wait till you get off on lunch, so that we can walk up to the house. I'm like, all right, cool, bet. And so I'm on lunch now. And I'm walking, and instead of going up Fillmore Street, he was like, let's walk this way to Webster. And I'm like, that's all right. But all right, bet. So we walking up the hill. Right before we get to Webster to make a left to go to his house, it was like, I think it was Haight and Webster. Oh, it was like 8 people coming down the hill. 8 young dudes, just hoodies on, fur daddies on, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, yo.
And I'm like, damn, I'm like, Pops. I said, Pops, why are we going this way again? He was like, oh, no. I just wanted to go this way real quick. I want to check something out. So dude walking, I see the group, and I see that one guy in the middle of that group. I say, hey, Pops, remember that dude I was telling you about? Like, this him right here, the dude that's in the middle. He was like, with the fur daddy? Yeah, I was like, yeah, him. He was like, oh, okay. And so we're walking. And I'm just thinking that we're just going to kind of walk by. Dude's on me again. He looking at me. He was like, you feel me? Then my pops go. He was like, hey, what's up, man? Like he walked to him. What's up, man? How you doing? Yada yada. And dude looked like, he was like, oh, we're good, OG. He was like, you don't remember me, huh? He was like, oh, snap, you OG that went down right back in that blah blah blah. He was like, yeah. He was like, oh, you out? That's what's up, OG. Like he was like, yeah. He was like, this is my son right here. He was like, oh, okay, that's what's up. So we slapped hands, and he was like, your mom's still up the way, right? And dude was like, yeah, moms, we still in the same spot. Bro told us the whole address. Mom's still in the same spot. We, 2711 right here on yada yada. He was like, okay, tell her, OG said what's up and whatever. He was like, oh yeah, most good seeing you, OG. Boom, we walk off. I said, Pops, wait, you know him? He was like, nah. But now I know where the nigga live. I kid you, I promise you. He's like, but now I know where he live. If something ever happened to you, I don't care if it was somebody else. I'm coming from him. I'm coming for him.
First, yeah.
I'm coming
So
for
first
him.
address
I'm
on
coming
the-
for his family. He just
Come
told me
on.
his mom. We staying with his moms. I said, how you know? Like, if it wasn't his pops, it's kind of what y'all was talking about. Like, typically, like stereotypically, like
Yeah.
it's the women that are with the children. You feel me? He was like, "Mom, still up there," but I'm like, "Damn!" And I would never forget that. But Pop's always been down. Like, he always been ready to ride every time. But I'm like, that's the smoothest way. Like, bro just literally shook hands with the
Didn't
enemy.
even know him.
Didn't know him at all, but he talking that
He
stuff.
played them mind games, that manipulation.
Yeah, for sure.
And bro did all the talking.
All the talking.
He was like, yeah. He was like, oh, you OG that went nah. He was like, yeah. He was like, man, it's good to see you back. He was like, yeah. He was like, what's up with moms? Like, mom's still up the street. 2711 Webster. And I'm like,
But mindsets like that is the difference in how
I'm
you
the
win
one.
battles and how you win wars. for
Man,
sure.
Eesh.
I just had the same experience
bro.
at fucking Crescent Park in Richmond, Super Bowl. Called my brother a Raider fan, whatever. But called him like, hey. So he was like, hey, pull up to Crescent Park. I pull up, and the way Crescent Park is built, everybody park in front of their house at the doorstep, basically.
Hey, you go anywhere.
That's where the family from. That's what the family. That's the other side.
You be going places
anyway.
you ain't been, like you have no clue.
But anyway.
I'm pulling the Crescent Park. Why? Like, why? Because my cousin said.
Nah, brother real known around there.
Like,
Shout out to
not
Crescent
known.
Park, man. Of
Like,
course,
you not know, so like,
Let me hear the story,
I hate
man.
it. I hate it already. You gonna piss
Let me
me
hear the
off.
story.
and I pulled up, woo woo. Some young dudes outside. They already own me too.
Why
And
wouldn't they be?
yeah, because they ain't saw me. They don't know who I am.
Yeah.
I walk in the house. It's an OG in the house. He had a wheelchair and everything. He was like, hey, make sure the young dudes ain't on them. But yeah, I'm saying what's up there. Finally meeting everybody and stuff from that side, all the family stuff. And the young dudes that was on me, they finally come into the house, and they was like, they didn't say nothing, but one dude just staring. We just having a stare off. I'm staring, he's staring back, just having a stare off for a minute. He walks back outside, comes back in. He's like, hey, you want a drink? I'm like, yeah, pour me up. Pour me up. And it's just two of them, too. One dude sits, like, right across from me. Other dude sits on the couch. I'm in between both of them, my brother and them stuff in there. And finally, one of the young dudes like, hey, you a Niner fan? You know I'm a Niner fan. I got the whole gear on and everything.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, what's up? Woo, woo, boom. I'm from film, woo, woo. Like, oh, okay, yeah, hell yeah. He's like, that shit sucks that the Niners lost, woo, woo. I'm like, hell yeah, fuck that. The other dude that was on me that we had to stare off, I finally say, I was like, yeah, what's up? Woo, woo, boom, film, woo, woo. He's like, oh yeah, woo, my name, woo, woo. And my brother finally got in. He was like, yeah, this is my brother, something, like, woo, woo. And then it was all cool from there, but I could already see the energy going. One dude right here, one dude right here. I'm like, damn, I'm about to take off on one of them. I'm about to take off on one of them.
Wait, do you always introduce yourself as Bill Boom from Filma?
Yeah, I mean, everybody knows about Boom. Nobody call me by my real name. Everybody know me by Boom.
Let me ask you this
Boom from
question.
Filma.
Let me ask you this question. You just show up to random places?
It's not random. It's not random. That's where my brother from.
I don't,
That's where the
you're not,
family
but
from.
you're not from there.
But I'm good over there though.
But why? But you're in the house with your brother in the house, and you still feel uncomfortable that you have to take off on.
I didn't
This
feel
is first time,
yeah, it's
shit.
my first time over there.
But if your brother's in the house, why you feel you got to take off on somebody? Like,
Fool, they
He's
didn't
inviting
know.
you.
They didn't know who I. They
he's
didn't know.
inviting. That's like saying, I'm
But
saying,
they
like,
did-
hey, slide through. I slide through. Why am I feeling like energy
I
towards
didn't feel.
you?
I didn't feel
He
uncomfortable,
told
Josh.
me-
I didn't feel uncomfortable though.
So I don't know what y'all
It's just
talking
they
about.
didn't know who I
don't
was
care-
at first.
I don't care if it's my first or fifth time. If somebody I know is inviting me over there, why am I going to feel uncomfortable?
Josh, this is family though. This is my brother.
You're not
This
getting
is
what
where
I'm
this is
saying.
my dad. All them,
I
mom,
get it.
all them.
I
is from.
get it.
Of course,
So
the
your
young
brother-
dudes ain't gonna know who I am. But
Why your
everybody
brother-
who was in the house already welcomed me
the
in. Like,
brother
oh,
didn't set the tone.
they wasn't never in the house.
But when they walk in the house and you felt like you going to take off on
He
one of them,
wasn't
your
really
brother-
really tripping off. He wasn't really tripping though.
Okay, boom. Don't go to Crescent Park. Whatever you.
What you mean though, bro? That's my family. That's where the fucking my pops and them. That's where they stayed at.
It's gonna make me.
Why not go over there? I ain't got no problems with nobody over there.
I know, and then
You almost did.
Where they thought I was from the other side of Richmond.
and then
Oh
you have,
yeah,
then
they
you
didn't know I
still-
wasn't from the city.
And then you
It was
still
all
wearing
cool.
your Niner gang stuff after the loss. Don't wear it. Like,
Damn,
He
he
said
said let it
after
go.
the loss.
after the loss, you still with fully Niner.
That's sad, boy.
Yeah, you gotta relax.
I represent. I represent. I
care
don't
what
go
you
hiding.
wanna
I don't
say.
go hiding.
You gotta relax.
I represent where I'm from.
I wear a hat, but I ain't wearing no
Check this out,
jersey.
man. Check this out.
What?
This is
I ain't
just.
wearing no jersey after football season. I wear a hat.
It was
I hold it
football
down with the
season
hat.
still.
But check this
Oh, I
out.
thought
I
it
said
was
Super
over
Bowl.
with.
I said Super Bowl. I went over there after the Super Bowl.
Should have been in the house.
So it wasn't football season. It was over.
Yeah, the Niners lost already, and he still
Yeah.
was fully up in Niner gear.
Yeah.
And
I
Tone was
understand.
still watching the Super Bowl. And his season been over with. With his Cowboys jersey on.
I'm
Check
confused.
this out, man. We're gonna wrap this up. We're gonna wrap this up, man. This is another episode of Base Podcast.
Another episode, man.
We're gonna end on this note. For everybody that
season been over
participates,
3 weeks ago.
subscribe. We appreciate you. Subscribe, push that red button. Man, we out of here,
Season
man.
All
been
Peace
day,
out.
baby. Go, baby.
Peace out.